What's up, Geese? The Geese Man. Fuck yeah. Earl Skakel live. I will find out tomorrow. Or today, I guess. I'm assuming I'll get my Saturday night spot, but you never know. You never know. Uh, who knows? I might get Friday night. I might get 2 shows. I might get no shows. Believe me, there's plenty of people who aren't getting any spots. So I just take my spots and do my time. And hope I get a spot the next week. You know what I'm saying, baby? But welcome aboard, everyone. I know it's late night or early morning for most people in the stream. I hope you're doing all right. Stars are doing good. I mean, Colorado's doing better. Kings are playing a little better. Edmonton, so it's going to be very interesting to see. I think we'll see a lot of trades after the Olympics. So we've got the great eight, Alexander Ovechkin, in Los Angeles tonight for game against the Kings. It might be his very last game in Los Angeles, unless the Kings and the Capitals were to meet in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Which, I mean, it's not likely, but is possible. So, welcome aboard, everyone. We'll do about a half-hour stream. It's late night. I know that there's not a lot of people up. But the set Saturday night was awesome. One of my better sets in the original room. So we shall see what happens. I think I didn't get the main room this week because Brian Holtzman was there. So I was in the baby room, which sometimes I like being in the original room. I mean, the pay is not as good, but you really get to get your sea legs in that room because you can look into people's eyes. You can't really do that in the main room. It's just too fucking big. So, I hope you guys had a good weekend. And, what up? What up? Starboy the Night. Welcome to the stream. If you are new to the stream, please, pretty please, hit the like and subscribe button. It helps me out more than it helps you. And then, we'll have a fun stream. Well, Thanksgiving was great. Just spent it with some friends at the Rainbow Bar and Grill. The Rainbow does a great, I guess you'd say, prefixed Thanksgiving menu: turkey, stuffing, peas, pumpkin pie, all that stuff. And it's the perfect amount of food. So they don't give you too much, but you got enough to, fill your tummy up. How was your Thanksgiving? Yes, the Rainbow Bar and Grill is an iconic restaurant in the West Hollywood area. It's not really a bar per se, but They do have, I think, let's see, one, two, yeah, 3 bars. Did you dance, girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend right now, so yes, Cowboys. You know, they are they're a sneaky team right now. My yesterday was not good for me. My beloved Pittsburgh Steelers are in a state of free fall. But we'll see. They're 6-6, tied for first in the division, which is crazy. And there is a scenario that the Steelers could get a home game in the playoffs if they win their division, which doesn't seem fair, but it's it's the system. So we'll see what happens, I suppose. I mean, it might be time to finally move on from Mike Tomlin. He's had a great run, but they need something. And I think someone brought this up, and it's a great point I never really thought of. Like Bill Belichick, he has a great coaching tree. You've got Shanahan, Vrabel, many others. Andy Reid's got a great coaching tree. And Mike Tomlin, you don't really see Pittsburgh Steeler assistants interview for other jobs. So I'm not really sure why that is. But, unfortunately, it just might be time to move on from Mike Tomlin. It's probably not going to happen this year. Arthur Smith is, I wasn't that excited when we got him, but his offensive game plan might be worse than Matt Canada's. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. You think comedy is dying. Johnny Sacco, I've got a surprise for you. Hold, please. Hold on, Johnny. I got a surprise for you, Johnny. It's worth it. Now hold on. Comedy is dying. It's too easy to make it. It's too easy just to make a couple stupid videos, and before you know it, you're a famous comic. All right, this is for you, Johnny Sacco. I hope you appreciate me doing this. So you get the picture. That's Johnny Sacco and the giant flying robots. Let's put that right there. Earl Skakel in the house. That's for my friend Johnny Sacco. Oh, really? Where's that for sale? That'd be a nice movie or TV show um, item. I love that show as a kid. We don't do all caps in here, Mr. Russian. So, lowercase only. Thank you very much. Johnny Sacco, can I ask what part of the world you are in? Oh, okay. The evil Emperor Guillotine. Okay. I mean, Johnny Sacco was kind of a under the radar show. You know, it's hard to explain. How would you explain what Johnny Sacco was? No spamming in here, bro. Would you say it was live action? Thank you for subbing. You know, subscriptions make the algorithm go round. So I very much appreciate that. I love me a subscription. I'd rather have that than the money, honey. I mean, I try and describe Johnny Sacco as like live action. It's not a cartoon, but I hit my 76,000. JJ, what up, Earl? I mean, I didn't really, they were pretty quiet and very private. Um, Not really Frankfurt. I never really got into Quantum Leap. Um, but, I'm not, I didn't hate it. I just didn't watch it much. I wasn't like a big Scott Bakula fan. Um, Good morning, Jeffrey. I didn't ask you for money, bro. I asked for a subscription. But you seem pretty hostile, so maybe we wouldn't be a good fit. It's all good. What up, Adam? We're just chilling. You got me mistaken for someone else, bro. I don't even know you to send you a cash um, request. So I think you're smoking weed or something, bro. You got a bad batch. I've never sent anyone a cash request on here. I don't even know who you are, so you better leave my stream. What up, Jeffrey? Good to see a familiar. We don't do Melton fan style troll. I mean, I don't mind a good troll, but I've never asked anyone for money in my life on here. But I think, I mean, I get trolled a fair amount, but I also realize that right now, the most trolls come in on the late night streams. So I don't know why, but, you know, I mean, I think the late night, early morning crowd is a little surly, but that's all right. I mean, it's still better than Reddit. Well, it's funny, I'm not on Cash App, so nice try. And we're not friends on Facebook, so fail. Man, there are some unfunny people in my stream right now, but that's all right. I'm in too good of a mood for you to ruin it. But welcome aboard, hit the like and subscribe button, watch and learn. And maybe one day we can meet at a comedy show. And you could say, I'm the guy who trolled you saying you asked me for $50. If I asked you for money, it would be for a lot more than that. Trust me on that one. So, I'm not sure what to say to you on that one. Earl Skakel live Tuesday morning. My channel, Insatiable 420, is about everything and nothing at the same time. Think of me as a bartender, and you guys are the patrons. I wish I was Harry Carey. Of course, Will Ferrell does the best Harry Carey. I can't even. Doodles, I don't want to hear a joke. If you tell me a joke, I'll ban you for life. This is a no joke zone. Thank you very much. Yeah, we don't do jokes in here. Sorry about that. But because you seem like a relatively cool dude, let me do this for you. I'm going to see who else is live right now. I believe I'm the only streamer who does this. I don't care. I don't want to do it. This is not a stand-up. So we're going to see who's live right now that you can do that joke in their stream. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like a lot of people are live right now. So you're going to have to, you're going to have to stay in my stream. So we don't do jokes in here. I'm sorry, bud. I'm around the funniest comics in the world every day. You're not going to repeat it in this stream because I'm going to put you in 24-hour timeout. So there you go. It's a cold business, Doodles. I had a feeling you were going to do the joke anyway. I'm sorry. It's just the way it works. You'll live, I'll live, and come back tomorrow night, and we'll have a good time. I am a prick. Thank you, Russian Lager. Russian Lager, let's be friends. You seem very angry. Oh, 100% he was going to do the joke. I gave him the opportunity to, not do it, but I could just tell. And, because I am a stand-up comic, I think people think that this is a joke stream. It ain't. But that's all right. I don't know who Michael Burry is. I'm assuming it's an insult. You sound like you breathe in. Well, thank you, Sailman. I'm sure you sound lovely too. Well, Monty, you're not going to find out the joke until tomorrow night. That's just the way it goes in my stream. It's all right, Sailman. I mean, it's not exactly a compliment, to be honest with you, but it's okay. Hit the like and subscribe button, baby. I love you all. We got a bald eagle camera with 208 people watching. That is unbelievable. We're going to put on some nice mood music because some of you are real wound up. And I don't like that. I want you guys to leave my stream in a better mood. I like cheeseburgers myself. I thank you for the encouragement, Russian. Yes. But you seem to not be a fan of mine. And that's okay. There's 1,000 other streams. Just go to one of those, buddy. You're ruining my buzz. Yeah, I think my highest I ever had in here was like 1,850 people. Thank you very much to Yonder Wizard. So it was pretty dope, to be honest with you. I mean, that's the goal, to have that many people in here every night. Well, thank you, 3R. Well, it's pretty good, 1,000 people in here. And my peak was just a shade under 2,000 people. It was like 1,850 or something. So, well, maybe I won't. Maybe I will. You seem very negative, Russian Lager. What happened to you in your childhood where you could go into a stranger's stream and just talk a bunch of shit? Let's be friends. This is good mood music. It's supposed to be calming, relaxing music where we just, I play NCAA College Football 2025 and that's it. I do not smoke God's grass. How are the Kings doing? Pretty good. They play the Washington Capitals tonight, so we'll see what happens. This might be Alexander Ovechkin's last game in Los Angeles, unless the Kings and the Capitals meet in the Stanley Cup Finals, which I guess is possible, but not likely. Well, I just don't understand Frankfurt, if you don't like my humor or whatever, that's fine. Go to someone else's stream. But to stay in it for 28 minutes, like, if I watch a TV show for longer than a minute and I don't like it, I turn the channel, baby. Who is your cousin, Jeffrey? I probably know them. I'm a big Kings fan, so I probably would know Oh, did he block you? I mean, I don't really know Pat that well, to be frank with you. So, and I know Liam even less. Yes, I did. It's my stream. I very politely said no jokes in here, and he was going to do it anyway. That's just disrespectful to me. Oh yeah, Lonnie Loach. He passed away a couple years ago. Number 29, Lonnie Loach. He was pretty good. He played in the Gretzky era. So yeah, he passed away. I want to say maybe like 2 years ago. Had to be pretty young too. I think he was a right winger, left shot maybe, if I'm not mistaken. Are you from Canada, Jeffrey? I just assume every hockey player is from Canada. Nice stretch. Yeah, I love Marcel Dion. Maybe the greatest line in NHL history, and they don't get the credit. And was because they're from Los Angeles. Was Marcel Dion at center, Dave Taylor on right wing, maybe the greatest mucker and grinder in the game with John Tonelli, and Charlie Simmer, maybe the greatest garbage goal guy in NHL history. So he was great. I mean, he was Gretzky before Gretzky. So I was lucky enough to see them play as a kid. It was pretty neat. This music is very soothing. I mean, yeah, it was a great line, and the Kings had some very good teams in the early '80s, but they never got very far in the playoffs. Good goaltending: Mario Lessard, Rogie Vachon, Bob Janicek, Marcus Matson, Mark O'Barron. But they just, I don't know, they never could put it together. They made a couple bad trades that, kind of harmed them, trading Butch Goring, trading Larry Murphy for a goon that I think played one season for the Kings. So they definitely made some boo-boos. A Buddhist priest in the house. Oh, I don't care if he's from Fighter and the Kid. I mean, if he don't like me, he don't like me. But I'm letting him talk his shit. I'm in too good of a mood, to be honest with you. We might be going shopping, maybe. Good morning, mommy, also mommy. Welcome to the Earl world. We're just a small, friendly stream that encourages positivity. No, I don't want to buy a brass bowl, but thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Wild BC. Wilco BC, my bad. Friendly, positivity, good vibes. We live in a nasty world. So let's try and make it pleasant in here. Did you just say coat shopping? I think Mammy bought Ray a jacket. Lovely lady. I don't need anyone to buy me a jacket. I can buy my own jacket, thank you. See you, Jeffrey. Always a pleasure. Yeah, 100%. I do believe in aliens. What up? Aloha, brother. All right. Have a good one, Osomami. Thanks for popping in. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. I'm trying to cleanse you guys of the evil spirits. I mean, we're all dying. No, I'm not a meth at all. I'm straight edge, baby doll. There's so many mean people tonight in the stream. I just don't know if I can take this much longer. It's just something different. Take a deep breath. Yes, 6 a.m. YouTube lives are buck wild and buck nasty. But every now and then I like doing them. You know, it's 4 a.m. where I live. And, you know, I'm just having a good time. Let's all have a good time. Let's all get along. Be friends. Yeah, I mean, hospice, you know, there was a couple years ago, 3 doors down from me, there was a hospice. It was kind of sad. Like every week I would see a coroner's van line up. See, that's funny. I'll give you that, Zhang Wine. Oh, man, there's some freaks in the stream tonight. We're just a friendly stream in here, guys. You know, you want to talk nasty, talk to, go to Ray DeVito. Last one I got was some dude standing for the national anthem wearing full costume army uniform. Maybe he was in the army. Did you ever consider that? Yeah, we don't do the nasty talking here, Buddhist priest. This is a professional stream here. Good vibes only. We don't. We're not an antagonistic stream. My favorite casino in Vegas. I like the Hard Rock, but I don't think that is around anymore. I hear the Fountain Blue is nice. I will, Buddhist priest. Thank you. Cheeseburger in Paradise. That great Jimmy Buffett song. Well, Miggy Biggie, if you don't like my stream, then leave. I asked the guy not to do a joke. This is not a stand-up stream. And I could tell the guy was going to do it anyway. So fuck him. This is my stream. My rules. Well, peanut butter, that sounds like a personal problem. No word from Joe Rogan. You never know, though. You never know. How else do you know if you gave to run? I don't really know what that means. Earl Skakel live in the house. We'll go a few more minutes. I've already given you 10 extra minutes. Meggy Biggie, we don't do jokes in here. Meggy Biggie. Sorry, Meggy Biggie. I don't really like your energy. See ya. jokes in here. I wish I was Steve-O. I'd have more than 12 people in here. And Miggy Biggie, I don't know if you can still hear me. That joke sucked. So you're putting 24-hour timeout just for being unfunny. Come back tomorrow, though. Good morning, Matt Acoustic. I'm saying if I was Steve-O, I'd have more than 12 people in the stream. So clearly I am not Steve-O. I'm just Earl Skakel, a humble streamer, trying to make you people laugh. We don't do jokes in here. Sorry. Does Joe Rogan have any new jokes? I don't know. I don't know. I love jokes that kind of, the crowd has to think about it for a second. And then you're like, I mean, I don't find Chris funny, but he's funny in like a jackass way for sure, but I'm not sure if he's funny in any other way. But hey, you know, if you like him, you like him. A Big Black Newport, I'll let you do a joke. Why did the Piazza cross-dress? I don't know, Big Black Newport. Why did the Piazza cross-dress? This better be good. Okay, well, you know, listen, not everyone is for everyone. I respect your opinion. And everyone listen to the music. Oh, you're just fucking around. Okay. I'm not looking up anyone's joke, Buddhist priest. We'll go to 45 minutes, and then I'm going to bed. My favorite thinking man's joke is the quadratic formula. Got any good conspiracies? Not at the moment. Not at the moment. All right, Russian Logger, you've talked a lot of shit tonight. Let's see if you're funny. What do you call a cat with one leg, Earl? Back it up. This joke better be funny. So far, it's not. See, Russian Logger, I was trying to be cool and let you do a joke, but we don't do, literally, we're not doing this. See, what happens if I let one person do a joke, now everyone wants to do a joke. The joke stream is in the house. I mean, Joe is the best podcaster in the game. There's no doubt about that. And he has a very large stand-up fan base, so that fan base thinks he's funny, so. Yeah. You know. I mean, Deeposh, this better be funny. I gotta put you in 24-hour timeout. That's the rule. Lois is great. She's sleeping right now. If you guys do jokes that aren't funny, I'll put you in 24-hour timeout. Oh, debosh, that's not very funny. I'm just trying to get people in a better mood. I mean, Mark Maron and Joe, I don't think have ever gotten along. I'm from LA, so I don't know where you got the idea that I was from Oklahoma. Good night, Debosh. No, not really, Buddhist. I know a little bit more about this than you do. They've never been friendly. Just trust me on that one. Russian Lager, you tell a joke and then you don't even tell the punchline. Come on, dude. I gave you your shot to be funny. And I never said I was from Oklahoma. So you got the streams crossed up. They just don't like each other. You know, Mark, I don't think respects Joe as a comic. You know, Mark is kind of a comedy snob. No, I mean, Tanahashi could barely move, to be honest with you, so I don't necessarily want to see that. And I don't think enough people in America know who he is. So I think for Cena's last match, you definitely need an American, you know, Edge or whatever. Yeah, but he's not a big enough opponent. Now, if the match is in Japan, maybe. But, you know, you need, in America, you need Edge. And that's not going to happen. Although I'm proposing that AEW and WWE do a one-time only trade. You want Edge to be Cena's last opponent, then you let, say, Seth Rollins wrestle MJF the next pay-per-view. Okay, I don't know what that means. Debosh. Favorite things about LA is the weather. Least favorite things about LA, the traffic. I mean, that's never going to happen because WWE would say, okay, well, Seth Rollins can't lose to MJF, and I'm sure the WWE would be told by AEW, hey, Edge is not going to put Cena over, even though they're friends in real life. So, I don't know. I mean, LA is a melting pot. It's an awesome city to live in. I mean, the crime sucks, the traffic sucks, the homeless suck. But for what I want to do, be a stand-up comic, it's really a pretty cool place. Well, I mean, I would love for that idea to happen because then you could open it up. But, you know, the problem is they're not going to let the other company go over. So, you know, I'm sure AEW was like, well, Seth Rollins has to lose. It's our guy, you know, it's our pay-per-view. And WWE is probably like, well, Edge has to lose to Cena. You can't have Cena lose his last match. So, you know, pound for pound, the best UFC fighter. I mean, probably George St. Pierre. I mean, even though Matt Serra beat him, you know, it was a lucky punch. Sometimes I do that, shower after I poop. And, you know, sometimes you got to, you know, it's a little greaser. You got to do it. They could do that, Mr. Iguana, for sure. Oh, interesting. I mean, he's got a good look. edge. Still, for an older guy, he's jacked. All right, peanut butter. We don't do that kind of question in here. I mean, GSP was great. I mean, John Jones is probably. Let me take that back. I mean, John Jones in his prime, absolutely the best UFC fighter of all time. If you include the Pride guys, Fedor's got to be up there, but a lot of his fights were rigged. I mean, John Jones, the most impressive thing about John Jones was he could beat you at whatever you were good at. Like, he beat Dan Henderson and Daniel Cormier in wrestling. He beats strikers. Yeah, he's a scumbag, but, like, I'm just judging him on his fighting ability. So I absolutely, we'll go 10 more minutes, guys. 10 more minutes. Yeah, I mean, John Jones is a dick, but he's the GOAT. Yeah, Anderson Silva absolutely in the discussion for the greatest of all time, pound for pound fighter. Trying to think of some other fighters. I mean, BJ Penn in his prime. Nah, dude, he beat Cormier twice. Old school Gracie, Dan Severn was, yeah, I mean, the old school guys were more brawlers and like pure wrestlers. I mean, I don't know if a Dan Severn could survive in today's game where you have to be so well rounded. You have to wrestle, you have to know jiu-jitsu, you have to know Muay Thai, and Severn was just a straight up wrestler. So I think he benefited by a lot of favorable matchups. And, Vitor Belfort, when he first came on the scene, that guy was pretty special. Don Fry has been in my living room. He was the best. One of the first celebrities I had on my podcast. So, a lot of love for Don Fry. I sat next to him at Rob Schneider's wedding. And I said, I bet you can't get me in an arm bar. And he put me in an arm bar, and it fucking hurt, man. He cranked it. I'm like, fuck. I'm sorry. Don Fry's the exception, Don Fry he's not a guy. He's a man. So thank you, Days, for whatever that does for me. I'm still not quite sure what that shit means, but it's gonna mean something. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty good. Doesn't seem to have a lot of challengers on the horizon. I'm trying to think of some other all-time great fighters. I mean, the Nogueiras. Lesnar. I mean, if you look at Lesnar, he pretty much only fought champions. I mean, outside of Heath Herring. And, when Heath Herring's the worst guy in your card, that's a strong card. We're talking about UFC fighters. John Cena, I don't think would be a very good UFC fighter because he's just muscular. He strikes me as someone who would not be great in a fight. He's just muscular. I mean, that one loss to Mir was questionable because it was a questionable head strike, and they stopped the fight, and then Lesnar got the heel hook in. I dabble in pussy. Yeah! No, I don't really, I mean, you might say I dabble in streaming, so CM Punk is not the MMA GOAT. But you know what? I respect him for doing it. I mean, he just was not ready. That Mickey Gall guy was a decent prospect, but it's not like he was one of the better prospects, so, I'll give him the credit for doing it, like trying. We got 6 more minutes, guys, and then Earl Skakel is going to read you a lullaby. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, Jericho is a hustler, you know. He's an absolute hustler for sure. The Diaz brothers, you know, they could have been bigger, but I just think they got caught up in the lifestyle and the weed and the pussy and all that. And, you know, it's unfortunate for sure. Yeah, Mickey Gall should not have been CM Punk's first fight, but I think Dana White had the attitude of, oh, you do that fake wrestling? Well, let's put you in against Mickey Gall and see how you do. And, yeah, not, you mean Iceman King Parsons? No. Or Pistol Pez Watley. But, you know, I give him the credit, you know, CM Punk for saying, yeah, I'll take the fight. So, you know, it's, I mean, you can't learn MMA in, you know, 2 months. And I just think he was fast-tracked because of his name. And that, you know, that makes total sense. I mean, you've got, you know, this wrestler who's got millions of followers. Hey, they'll come over here. And I don't necessarily know if they did flock over here. Because pretty soon after that, he was back to wrestling. So, no hate. I mean, Punk is absolutely a great talker. He's a decent wrestler, good on the mic. You know, it's just I think he's kind of cantankerous, let's say. So, well, I'm not sure what to say about that peanut butter. Yeah, well, I don't think he wanted a career in the UFC. I mean, what he probably should have done is, you know, go to a small independent, you know, like Lights Out. But he wanted the UFC. You don't go from WWE to like Strikeforce. You know, he wanted the UFC, which is the equivalent of the WWE, and you know, didn't work out. But yeah, I mean, he definitely got fast tracked, and I get it. You know, UFC. You know, you could always use a guy with 1 million plus followers. I don't know about that. I think you're joshing with me now. Interesting. No more pay-per-views. Very interesting. I mean, UFC definitely seemed, you know, that seems like a William Morris deal, you know, like they seem like that's something that they would want. Yeah, Greg Hardy was horrible. I just saw him get knocked out the other night in some bare knuckles thing. I mean, Greg Hardy, you know, not great publicity bringing a guy who's accused of hitting his girlfriend. Yeah, I mean, I think I saw Josh Barnett in an AEW match with, I forget who, but I mean, he'd be a good manager. Like, that's what I would do if you know, obviously he's a little older now, so he probably can't compete, but, you know, Greg Hardy was horrible. You know, a good menacing bad guy, but, you know, you like I said with CM Punk, you just can't fucking learn MMA in a couple months. So you're going to get thrown to the wolves. And then, you know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know about that, JJ. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I mean, I saw Greg Hardy got knocked out, I think, the other night. I don't know if he lost the fight, but he got knocked out in the first round. And the bare knuckles thing, no, it was not pretty. I would have General Skadnor Akbar. And if he was away, Gary Hart, all day, every day. I mean, I'm glad they did show the footage because here's the thing: if you know the narrative of that CM Punk Jack Perry fight was that basically Jack Perry was a bitch and he didn't fight back. And if you watch that backstage thing again, you'll see Jack Perry was more than willing to exchange with him. And CM Punk kind of jumped him a little bit. So he had an unfair advantage in terms of getting the jump on him. But I think it made Jack Perry, a little more popular with fans. The funniest was Malachi Black just walking off. He's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. You too, Mad Acoustic. And everyone in the stream, have a good day. I do appreciate you guys coming into my small, humble stream. And one of these days, you guys will come see me at the Comedy Store, free of charge, in the house. Just message me where it is appropriate. Earl Skakel, over and out.